Title: Bride-to-be betrays fiancé at Bachelorette Bash, faces the fallout. I became a bit suspicious and began watching some of the clips. Most were harmless, just a group of 15 women getting tipsy and having fun. Then things took a turn. One video showed my fiancé kissing a guy on a couch. She then started making out with a second guy. Another clip showed her and the two guys heading into a bedroom. I hear commotion from the bathroom, so I check it out. It's my friend who's getting married and an old acquaintance. They're showering together. Hey everyone. We are back with another story. I'll put it on the screen if you want to read along. You've seen the title, so let's dive right in. So, Reddit relationship advice. Me, 33M, discovered videos of my fiancé, 29F, cheating at her bachelorette party. Wow. Recently, I read a story similar to this where a guy received a video from a shady friend showing his fiancée cheating at her bachelorette party. If you want to check that out, I'll link it here. But yeah, these bachelorette parties, man. Let's get into this. I can't believe I'm involved in a situation like this. I haven't actually talked to anyone about what happened, even though many are trying. I think I just need to vent a bit before I speak to anyone. My girlfriend and I had been together for 4 years and were engaged to be married. Last weekend was her bachelorette party. I didn't mind, especially after she told me the plan. She and some friends were going to rent an Airbnb, a big place with 4 bedrooms, and just get drunk and hang out. The day of the party, she was at my place, a 2-bedroom apartment. I use one room as a home office since I'm a self-employed investor. She made all the arrangements and went to meet her friends. We texted a bit, but as the party got going, we stopped, and I figured they were just having fun. After midnight, I was getting ready for bed and noticed that the computer in my office wasn't turned off, the screensaver was on. Turns out, my fiancé hadn't logged out, and her messenger was still open on my computer. There was a group chat where she and her friends had been planning everything, and they had uploaded a lot of videos. I grew a bit curious and started watching some of the videos. Most were innocent, just a group of 15 women getting drunk and stoned, dancing and whatnot. Then there was a video of a woman going to the front, and about 10 guys enter the apartment out of nowhere. I didn't recognize any of them. There were a couple of videos of the guys and girls dancing and drinking, and then the worst happened. A video started of my fiancé making out with a guy on a sofa. She stops and then starts making out with another guy. Then there was a video of her and the 2 guys going into a bedroom. There was also a video of them coming out that, according to the timestamps, was 5 minutes later, but that doesn't mean anything. For all I know, the videos were an hour apart and just uploaded at the same time. Seeing all this made me want to smash something. I walked into the bathroom because I thought I was going to be sick. I wasn't, but I feel like I paced back and forth in the apartment for about half an hour. Then I poured myself a glass of whiskey and downed it. I saved the videos and made one of my own, a short selfie video of me saying, "Hi, this is my name, your ex-fiancé. Just wanted to say I saw the videos from the party and the wedding is off. I hope it was worth it." I'm glad I saved the videos because in less than 10 minutes, they were all deleted and my phone started blowing up. But I didn't answer any calls or texts. At first, it was just my girlfriend texting, saying she could explain and that it wasn't what it looked like. Then her friends joined in, but I ignored everyone and didn't respond. Then suddenly, I got a request for a video chat, and I'll admit, my curiosity got the better of me. I answered the call but didn't say anything. It was my fiancé sitting in front of the camera, and she looked like she'd been crying with her friends around her. I really only know maybe 4 of them, but I recognized a lot of the others. First, she started apologizing but kept saying it wasn't what it looked like, it was just a party, and the guys showing up wasn't planned. She said it might have looked bad, but nothing happened. When I didn't say anything, she kept going with more of the same, and her friends backed her up. The more I didn't speak, the more hysterical she got. Eventually, she admitted to kissing the two guys but blamed her friends, who all took responsibility, which surprised me a bit. She said the kisses didn't mean anything and that's all that happened. Then she seemed to remember the video of her going into the bedroom and started screaming that it was just a joke and nothing happened. All the other women confirmed it was just a prank and that my fiancé had walked into the room and then turned around and walked out again. They kept going on and on, repeating themselves. Eventually, everyone got quiet and all I said was, "Is there anything else to add?" She said no, and I just ended the video call. I went on social media and changed my relationship status to single and posted that the wedding was off and that if anyone had bought a gift, they should feel free to return it. My fiancé saw the post and is freaking out even more, insisting that all she did was kiss and nothing else. I sent her a text saying that if I suspect her or any of her friends are lying about what happened or try to make me the bad guy, then I will post all the videos online. Right now, no one else knows what's happening. This was a couple of days ago, and everything for the wedding is cancelled. My fiancé keeps pursuing me. Any advice on what I should do from here? Wow guys, and he has an update. Let's check out the update. Update. The update is pretty straightforward. Everything has been called off and cancelled. The wedding is officially not happening. I got the ring back and all her stuff is moved out. She's staying with her parents for now. We did talk a bit, it was mostly her begging, apologizing, and crying. She keeps insisting that all she did was kiss the guys and that she's never done anything like this before and promises it will never happen again. Part of me really wanted to believe her, but the problem is that this incident puts our entire relationship in doubt. I think she may be telling the truth, but again, the point is there's no way to know. If it's true that her friends pressured her to do it, then how can I believe they never did it before? We kept going around in circles because ultimately, there's just no way I can be sure. She said she'd do anything, including cutting off her friends and only ever drinking around me. She really blasted her friends online, saying that if the party had stuck to the original plan, she'd still be getting married. So maybe she already cut them off. All I can say is that at the moment, I'm single, and I'm just going to live my life, probably take some time for myself after getting out of a 4-year relationship. What's crazy is that a couple of her friends are also texting me just to talk. I haven't responded yet because, well, it's hard to trust them. Thanks again to everyone who expressed sympathy, and I hope none of you here have to deal with anything like this in the future. Let me give my thoughts. I wonder if the friends are contacting him to spill the beans because it does sound like she cut them off. What if they're reaching out to say this isn't the first time she's done this? Even if they are, it doesn't really matter, the relationship is over and you did the right thing. You're saying, well, I don't technically know what happened. You know what happened. She's making out with multiple guys and they all lead her to a back room and shut the door. What do you think happened? Now, if you didn't see a video of her kissing, she wouldn't have admitted to it. The only reason she admitted to the kissing is because you saw it with your own eyes, it was on video. But because she was behind closed doors and only she and those guys know what happened, of course she's going to say nothing happened. That's cheating. We're done. I'm not marrying you. You just go and kiss random people because you're drunk, because it's your night of fun? This is your last hurrah, so you've got to get it in? No. Guys, if you're going to get married, cut out the bachelorette parties. Seriously, what do you think goes down? Then, of course, her friends are going to encourage her. They're probably not lying about that. They probably did push her to do that. This is your night, girl. Do it. Go to the back room. Have 3 of them at one time. Be free before you're married. Just disgusting. Let's check out these comments. Someone said my bachelor party was pretty tame. We rented a house, raced go-karts, and went to get ice cream. My buddy's wife said, sounds like an 8-year-old's birthday party. Someone else said, my kind of party. Seriously, that does sound fun. Most bachelor parties are super tame. Only one I've been to even had strippers at all, and that was at a strip club, not a house party or anything. I had an ice cream bachelor party but had a day of riding bicycles and wiffle ball, too. Even if the friends did pressure the fiancé into having guys there, and I feel that's a big if, at the end of the day, she's still an adult and responsible for her own choices. Absolutely. I totally understand why OP can't trust her anymore. People who can't own their screw-ups and blame everyone around them instead are the worst. The lack of accountability on her end is mind-blowing. She knew she did something wrong yet kept trying to shift blame to anybody else but herself. In the end, she could have just said no and walked away. She's no longer a teen doing dares. Everything she does is a reflection of herself as an adult. Absolutely. She had the option to tell everyone to leave once things got out of hand. Yeah, I think if someone can be peer pressured into making out with multiple other people when they're engaged, it's a good sign that this person isn't marriage material. Absolutely. The thing for me is, sure, maybe they did peer pressure her into having them there, but they sure as heck aren't capable of making her kiss them and whatever else she did. That part is fully on her. If there were just guys there but she didn't do anything and just had a good time with her friends, then it would be a very different conversation. Yeah, it's really odd, the last time my plans changed, I was still able to keep it in my pants. Well, that wasn't the initial plan. If we would have stuck to the original plan, I'd be getting married. Really? So plans change, you get freaky with multiple stripper guys? Yeah, I'm glad he kicked you to the curb. Consequences were served in this story. I love it. Let's check out a second story here, guys. Alright, Reddit relationship advice. Quick urgent question. I saw my friend cheat on her fiancé at her bachelorette party. What to do? This just happens often, guys. I'm telling you, this just happens often. I think I saw a statistic that said 2 out of 3 cheat at these bachelorette parties. Crazy. Alright, normally I give advice on Reddit, but I opened a new account to ask a question. At my friend's bachelorette party, she slept with an old friend in our hotel room. We went to Vegas for the party, and when we walked back to the hotel, she met up with a dude she used to know. She had it planned, okay? They never hooked up before, she knew him from her hometown. She was beyond drunk, all of us were. I shared a hotel room with her. I told the guy to leave, but he kept following us and talking to my friend. At one point, she had her arm around him as we walked into the hotel. "This is my friend," she kept saying to me. I was so tired that I just walked into the room and laid on the couch. I hear a lot of noise from the bathroom, and when I go look, it's my friend who's getting married and her old friend. They are showering together. I threw out some bad words and was asking what the heck she was doing. "Oops, you have to go," she says to him, and I thought she kicked him out. So I change and go to bed. I was very drunk as well. I wake up after, I think, 30 minutes to see them getting it on in the bed next to me. He was doing her from behind right in front of me. I freak out and scream, "What the heck," and get the heck out. She's getting married. I guess too late because he already finished in her, which I saw when he stood up, didn't even use protection. My friend was just laying there with a naughty grin on her face like she stole some cookies. I don't know how long they were going at it and why it didn't wake me up sooner. I had already started dreaming. He pulled up his pants and he leaves. Now it's getting close to the wedding day. She won't return my calls or text messages. Do I just straight up tell the groom? Thanks. Yes, you tell the groom. Update, she told him. Now this just happened, and she didn't tell me yet what was going on or what's going to happen next. I assume he would cancel the wedding, but I will let you guys know when I hear the news. Wow. Let's see if she's updated anything. She has not updated anything. Well, let's go to the comments. Maybe she jumped in the comments. If I were the groom, I would want to know. Would you want to know? Better to abandon ship before you get on it than be stuck on it as it goes down to the depths. I'd want to know before I got myself into a really crappy marriage. Right, and the dude didn't even use protection. Yeah man, some of these people are just disgusting. They don't care about anybody's well-being at all. Plus, he needs to know, as they didn't use a condom, and it would put his health in danger, as there's no way to know if the guy had any diseases. I would tell him as soon as possible and hope she hadn't had sex without a condom with her fiancé yet. He has to know everything before making that big of a commitment to this kind of girl. And knowing how they are, she probably ran to him and got it on with him because maybe she's afraid of what if I get pregnant, you know? Unless she took a pill or whatever, but man. Why the heck wouldn't you tell him? This shouldn't even be a question. I agree, it shouldn't even be a question. But you guys got to understand, most women will stand up for each other and have each other's back. I'm kind of surprised she's even considering telling. Most times, they won't say anything and they'll lie for their friend. No other guys were there. No, we just partied and went to sleep, when she knows that her friend got splashed, got oozed in by another man. Most women would know and won't say a word. Yeah, everybody's saying tell the groom, and I'm trying to find her, hoping that she updated and things went downhill. I mean, it is good that the bride-to-be actually told her husband because she was afraid the friend was going to tell her. That's why she was avoiding calls and everything. Tell him before he's stuck raising some other dude's kid. Yes, you should tell him, but how? She's your friend. Here's OP, thank you. You're absolutely right. I know it shouldn't come from me, but the wedding isn't that far away. I know somewhere this isn't my problem, but if I was the groom, I would want to know. It's not like they kissed and then, oh well, it happened at a bachelorette. I don't know what went on in the shower or having full-on intercourse in that bed. And I think they were going at it for a while. Like seeing your friend get pounded from behind, sorry if it sounds gory, but it made me feel instantly guilty. I was supposed to look after her. You've got to look after other grown people? And I'm searching, guys. Let's see, because she did not make another post. I hope this man did not marry this woman. Apparently he knows. Yeah, people are asking any more updates. What's going on? I've never seen everyone on Reddit all agree before, tell him. I know, right? No matter what the questions are on Reddit, you're going to get mixed responses, and I love that, actually. I actually love that. But guys, I don't see any updates. She has not updated. I can only hope for the best. Apparently she told the husband. Hopefully he's like, oh screw you. I'm done. Because you know she lied. Okay, I made a bad mistake. He put a condom on, and he just put the tip in, but I said, no, I can't do this, and that was it. That was it. I guarantee you she told him something very similar to that, if not just, we kissed or something. Guys, is it worth it? Marriage, that is? No. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. I'll catch you guys at the next one.